Hey guys, Obimatix here, and again, as promised, I'm trying out another game. This is called Vampires Bloodlord Rising. I've seen a couple videos on it. It's kind of like a survival-based sort of game, and I love vampires. And if you're familiar with V Rising, it's kind of like that. It seems. Usually I try to not play games earlier on.
My village was swallowed by a plague. As I held my dying brother Razvan, I saw acceptance in his eyes, but I could not surrender as easily. As I cursed the gods, a pale aristocrat stepped out of the shadows. He called himself Vorago. Moved by our agony, he sank his fangs into our necks. Awakened as vampires, we followed Vorago to his castle in Madresti. For years, we served him alongside other bloodsuckers. For Vorago was no monster. He believed that vampires and humans could coexist in harmony. But not everyone saw the world as he did. It wasn't long before an army of the Inquisition laid siege to the castle. When I was surrounded and certain the end had come, Vorago emerged from the shadows and drew their attention. He had saved us one last time, but the Inquisitors weren't finished. Their priests cast a spell across the entire land. The Silver Veil, a curse that drained the strength of every creature of the night. To escape the Veil, I descended into the earth with Razvan and fell into a restless sleep. After years of silence, I heard a whisper.
I am no more, but our cause remains. Rise, my child.
The air tastes different. Even here, underground, and that voice in the dream. What does it all mean?
So I usually don't play games before I kind of show you guys. And I played I think about 12 minutes of it to kind of get a feel of things. Is I know this game is still kind of like a work in progress.
Looks like Razvan woke up before I did. I wonder what kind of trouble he's already gotten himself into.
And I kind of wanted to make it more so your while than to just play something, you know? Blood in existence. Blood decreases constantly when your blood runs out. Existence drops. Keeping blood at a minimum of 80% allows existence to regenerate. Okay. So,
The last time I saw the world, it was covered by the Silver Veil. Now the night feels familiar. Just like in the old days. A perfect time to drink blood and regain some strength.
drinking blood. Hold X to drain blood of an animal or human, available only in hunter form. So, I like vampire stuff. Vampire, werewolves, all that stuff, you know? And again, I played 12 minutes of this. I kind of get a little bit of a gist of the controls. Still messed up.
The Castle Hill.
Vorago! How is this possible? Is it really you?
We're all dead. But in the castle, my power remains.
So I thought this would be a good thing to play out, especially since again, it has that survival element, and I love V Rising. Oh my gosh. I played when it first came out and really enjoyed it enough when they did the updates.
If dawn finds me before I reach the castle hill, the mausoleum will make a fine shelter.
I played the game again. Highly recommend that game. I saw this one and I was like, oh, why not? You know, it's a little bit wonky with some of the controls. They can definitely make it more fluid. But again, it's kind of like a replacement for Dune Awakening, so to speak. But I feel like Dune really could have really could have been more awesome. But if you've seen my review, I'll probably link it or something to this video.
Inquisitors, let us remind them, they are not immortal.
Oop,
I wonder
okay.
what you have inside.
Again, the combat's a little bit wonky. Jeez. Now it's playing a little bit more fluid, so.
Blood is sweet, but revenge is sweeter.
The Inquisitors poison their own veins to protect themselves from vampires. You cannot drink their blood. Which is pretty smart.
So many vampires perished fighting the Inquisition. What remains of their power has taken the form of tears, and by absorbing them, I can give their sacrifices meaning.
Our King's panel purchase talents using tears, so... Wow, I actually did not look at this. Increases overall speed, affects running, sprinting, and sneaking. I'll just pause it and you guys can pause it and read as you go. I know how it goes. Okay. Debating what I should go with. I did want a pretty big pool.
Looks like the silver veil hasn't vanished completely. I should be careful.
The dash. But honestly, I do see some potential here. Your vampire servants can equip tools and claws to boost their corresponding skill. Oh.
Vampire! To arms! Vampire!
This guy doing acrobatics on him.
I wonder what you have inside.
Did I get the other one too? Or I didn't? Well, honestly, like if they can really work on this game, it could be solid. Again, I always root for any small studio that has like big ambitions and actually delivers, you know. Sorry, Rabbit. And toss him like a football. Speaking about football, I hope everyone has a good, safe Super Bowl weekend. As this is recording the week, like the days afterwards. So, if your favorite team wasn't in there, I'm sorry. If your favorite team lost, I feel like that's, I don't know if that's worse or better, but okay, dude, like, come on. What's this area I can't go to yet? Like, the way the guy runs, too, is kind of weird. Wonder if I can I break these? Okay. It does definitely need like more of a graphic revamp. Or graphical one.
One man, alone on the village outskirts. Oh, it's been so long since I tasted human blood.
I think I'm gonna let him live because I don't really need to kill him. For being for real, for real. I just walk by him and he'll... I'm sorry, dude. Didn't want to take you out. Oh man, they gave him a name? I didn't even notice how... like, this is about where I stopped.
The nourishment will last.
I figured.
You're just losing your mind, that's all.
I'm telling you, the veil's gone. So the monsters will come back. You'll see.
Inquisitors, bloodsuckers, whoever's in charge, we're fucked either way.
Wasn't expecting the F-bomb. And also she's like looking in this direction. Oh, come on. There you go.
The castle is near, or rather, what's left of it.
The core is empty. Blood supply at survival minimum. Okay, this is a road.
Rasvan, what are you up to?
Oh, it's his brother. Can I pick this stuff up? Oh, nice. Next together items automatically.
Looks like you finally got tired of napping, little brother.
The voice. Vorago's voice woke me. You think he survived?
Something has remained of our master. And whatever it is, it's down in that hole.
And it's strong enough to drive the Silver Veil away from the land?
Strong enough to make the Inquisition nervous, that's for sure. Plenty of those bastards are lurking around.
Why didn't you wake me right away? We were trapped in that darkness for years.
This eerie whisper started scratching at my brain, and I thought, great, madness again. Didn't feel urgent enough to wake the sleeping prince. So I got up, stretched my legs, had a look around, and collapsed the entrance to the crypt so the Inquisitors wouldn't wake you by poking holes in you.
Always so caring. In your own unique way.
Blood. Feed the core.
Yep, there he goes again. That whisper always gives me the damn shivers.
Stay here. Guard the core. I'll get the blood.
His brother's voice does not match with the other, with what's his name, Vargos.
Do you feel that?
Yes, like something is soothing my hunger.
Feed the core, and the core shall feed all vampires upon the castle hill.
Razvan, if Vorago's power was strong enough to drive the Silver Veil away from Adresti, then maybe it can push the Veil from farther lands as well.
Sounds promising. At least we'll have somewhere to run if the Inquisition comes knocking again.
No more running. They think they've won, and that will make them careless. This is our chance.
Dragas, I am filled with pride.
Master, tell me what to do. Tell me your plan.
There was a time our kingdom cast its shadow across the horizon. If we are to protect the castle and Madresti, we must reclaim the surrounding lands. Rebuild our old strongholds. They are the veins of our power.
Okay. Rule all the lands.
I am honored to continue your legacy, Vorago. The bloodline won't rise on its own. First, we need to rebuild the castle.
You really don't get it, huh? We're finally free. No chains, no master. For the first time in 100 years.
Razvan, do you even realize what you're saying in Vorago's presence?
If he's listening, maybe he'll admit what we all know. The world he built is gone. And you're clinging to its corpse like a widow in denial.
Vorago brought strength and order to this land. Now it's shattered, and the Inquisition looks for any excuse to bring down what's left. The castle will be a symbol of our return, and a refuge for those like us.
Great. Build away. Just don't expect me to hold the hammer. Though, I do have an idea. Might even help you.
What do you mean?
Instead of talking, better start by building yourself some shelter. Vorago wouldn't want the Dawn to roast his little prince. When you're done, come find me. I'll have something for you.
Like, he sounds like a scammer. Oh shit, you can get all these. Plan a crypt. Guess that must be in building, yep. Okay. Location. Actually, I'm gonna try to clear up more of this stuff. And I might not record this part only because it's probably really tedious and it'll make the video longer than it has to be. Just his hand, just like, oh my gosh. I really do love, like, building, crafting games. Because I feel like your creativity is, like, the limit. Unless the game actually has a limit for you, then, like, that's a little different. I wonder how... So let me get that. Let me get that guy real quick. Let me get that quick. It seems like you have a decent amount of vampire abilities. I'll have to read into it. But V Rising had like a bunch of them, and you can kind of like mix and match. That was pretty awesome. Where's any more of those piles anywhere else? Those guys have a bunch of stuff. Holy crud. Okay, that's a lot of limestone. I do like how they just kind of just like drop you in the game though. I don't like when there's like a long ass tutorial that explains like everything in the game all at once. And then you forget one thing and then like, yeah, it's... Oh, that's right, broken. Alright. Let's start building. Setting structure from structures tab places a blueprint. Structures are made of multiple objects. They can only be planned first and completed later using resources by your vampire servants. So now I gotta build a crafting table. Okay. Furniture. have enough wood though. Okay. Can I take down these guys? Yeah, I can. Holy crap. Let me feed this a little bit. What do I need? Mortar. Chiseled limestone. Okay. Assigned to a station work the same way with one exception. At the end of each completed queue, they deliver resources to the nearest chest. I'm assuming I'm gonna need a lot of this chiseled limestone for this thing, so I'm gonna let it do its thing. Now all I'm waiting for is like a werewolf. Like Skyrim had flaws, but back then it was freaking ahead of its time, I must say. And I loved being able to turn into a werewolf during that time. Amazing feeling. Especially when it's like a werewolf versus a dragon. Like, that's crazy. Alright, I'm due that one. Now let's check. Okay, I can do these parts. Oops. Oh, the floors. Okay, yeah, I can do floors. Easy enough, right? Reach the river to collect sand and clay. Well, that must be what the mortar is for. Alright. The river. Oh. Of course it shows me. If I don't take fall damage. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's clay. It must be sand. Oh, there's some dudes here. Yo, they all this. Okay. One at a time.
I'll have my fun with you and they'll pay me for it!
Oof. Threat level. increased. I mean, this seems like Vorago was actually like a really nice vampire for once. We see a lot of tyrants. Let's look at Castlevania. Feed the serpent. Nurse the serpent with blood to slither past the gates. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on that. Only because I gotta feed the other one, the core. So I'm just gonna keep collecting some of this stuff.
Core. Its power can return you to the castle at any moment.
That's pretty cool. Instant fast travel. Artisan tools. Artisan attire. Alright, I think I got enough now. What is any more deer, does, or whatever around? I'm not seeing any. Unless that's one in the back. No, it's not. Oh, it's a tree I broke. That's funny. Alright, let's do this stuff. Trying to get that thing out of the way. I noticed that when it comes to a lot more survival games now, they kind of have the whole automation feature where you can just have people do it for you, which is pretty cool. Both in Power World and Soul Mask. Soul Mask was pretty cool. It was definitely like a survival, like soul-like game. That one was really fun. But they gotta work on, what's it called? Wooden planks. They gotta work on bringing your clan member or whatever to combat. That was rough, because even when I had like a higher level like clan member to fight alongside me, they sometimes still got smoked. If there's enough enemies around, they get smoked. So you gotta be babysitting them, and that got kind of irritating. I don't think we come across one, at least to my knowledge, where the computer or AI, whatever it is able to control them and like actually do decent in combat and not die immediately. There we go. Right. way did I face it? I made a rookie mistake with that one. Okay, this is the door. Building's pretty, you know, basic, you know. At least for this structure, anyway. Chest in the coffin. Oh, this is a fancy coffin. Gotta figure out how to rotate it.
A humble beginning. Greatness will come in time.
Items can be stored in the chest. Vampire servants will automatically take from it all needed resources. They will bring crafted or collected resources back to the chest. All chests are connected and from global storage. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's put all this stuff in there. I do want to read that tome though. Actually, I'll keep this. Study it. Talk to your brother.
I've built a shelter. Now's a perfect time for more vampires to join our cause.
Good timing, little brother. I've got something that'll suit your new ego.
Should I be afraid?
Those poor villagers in Madresti, they'll run screaming the moment they see you in that murderer's costume. You walk around like a hunter, not a ruler. And I found one of Vorago's old robes, the kind that made people kneel without a word.
You keep pretending you're out, but here you are helping. Vorago would have respected that.
Seriously? How long is it gonna take for you to get it? He's gone. What's left is just a flicker of what we thought he was. Just face it. You're the Lord now. No one else.
In Madresti, I will find souls worthy of the kiss of eternity.
Change form, aristocrat, or hunter. This guy is low-key hit, but we'll have to do. If I can find some. That guy was probably like, I'm cooked. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry, little one. Oh. Okay. Maybe add some more to this. Just save the game. Alright, get to the Majesty. It's cool that you can just switch between that pretty quick though. Yeah, I'm annoying like that, sorry. Collect rumors about villagers, give information about their skills. It's very useful to choose which one might be worthy of servant. To find a specific villager, mark them as a victim in your journal. I was eyeing this place, so... Oh, this short little lady.
I am Dragos. I have come to restore order to this land.
Huh. I had a feeling someone like you would show up.
What do you mean?
You might fool those peasants, sir, but I'm no fool. I know what you really are.
She's not sassy.
You speak boldly for someone standing alone with a vampire.
Back when Vorago ruled, gold flowed like wine. Now, dust and rust.
I'd like to see your wares, but I ask one thing. Keep my nature to yourself, for the sake of Majesty and your own.
My lips are sealed tighter than a miser's purse.
Right off mind to gossip.
I'd like to buy something.
Well, there's a good amount of stuff. Duke's robe, a count's robe. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I thank you guys for watching an episode, first episode of Vampires Rise Blood. Jeez Louise. Vampires. Let's leave it at Vampires. If you guys can like, comment, subscribe. Again, I'm gonna try to do other games as well. But I just want to cover this one and see how it is. Get a good feel for it. See if it's worth the dollar, so to speak. And take care, guys, and stay frosty. Peace.
When it feels